Can we talk to you?
Sure.
What are you doing up there?
I'm picking the brassica. It's the end of the blackberry season.
The
so
end of the blackberries?
Did you grab us a couple?
Oh, they're in the bucket. Help yourself.
Wow.
Oh,
There's
Can
a
I have
lot
one?
of blackberries here, aren't there?
How you doing?
Good.
What's your name?
What is your name? Darian. Can I have one too?
Yeah.
Or maybe even 2 or 3? I know you worked hard for them, but... What are you... Oh, sorry. What are you guys going to do with these berries?
I don't know.
No? You going to make a pie?
Well, that was last week.
Yeah.
Probably cereal.
Cereal? On the cereal?
First year, week of school.
Uh-huh.
Start out right. Some berries on our cereal.
I know you can get... Oh, I'm eating my berries right now. You can get fresh blackberry, Nantucket blackberry ice cream
Oh, really?
down at the juice bar.
Oh,
Made out
Wow.
of
In season,
these. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
definitely.
Now you have a patch over here I saw you working for.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
Linda.
Linda?
Sauter.
Hi. Why are you involved out here at the community garden?
Well, gardening has been in my family. My grandparents grew and canned everything, and I have a dirt patch around my yard that's
Right.
like, a desert. Nothing will grow. And my son's 6, and I thought we really need to do some gardening while
Right.
he's still young and will, hate every minute of it. And then when he gets older, he'll appreciate it.
There are a lot of benefits to it, though, aren't there?
Oh, we love it. This is to get out. We don't go to town. We come out here, and it's better than the beach, and we get some work, and we have lots of good things to
Do
eat.
you do canning too, stuff like that?
Yeah, we've done a few tomatoes and a lot of squash.
A
And,
lot of squash.
blackberry jelly, actually. This
Yeah?
is, I saw this when I was thinking of signing up, and it reminded me of my grandparents' house with blackberries
Oh,
all
that's
around the garden.
nice.
So,
Now, what do you do for a living?
I work at the elementary school.
Yeah? What do you do there?
I'm teaching assistant / teacher. I'm just waiting for.
And how's that?
Oh, I love it.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Waiting for a classroom, I read in the paper that the superintendent says it's getting a little full down there at the elementary school.
It's getting real crowded. Lots of kids and a lot less office space this year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's getting them condensed. But
New buses?
yeah,
They're
I
looking
haven't
good,
heard
aren't
about
they?
those. Yeah, I saw one downtown yesterday, and they look very flashy.
What about a field trip for the kids out to the community gardens?
Oh,
Think that'd be a good idea?
absolutely. Yeah, this is the first year I've done it, so I'm just now thinking about doing that, or even, having some kids involved in a plot.
Diane, how are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. What are you doing there?
Well, I planted potatoes here, and I haven't been here too often because of the UPS strike. I work for the post office.
I was just going to ask you about that. Are you getting some rest after that?
No, I have to go back and work there tonight.
Oh, no.
And I'm a letter carrier or a package carrier, as it's turned out. So I've been working double shift, and my poor garden has gone to pot. But this is a potato bed, and I planted last year some potatoes, and I guess I didn't get them all because we turned them over. Frankie came in and plowed it, and this spring I had plants everywhere. So we're digging some now, and I have some little, they're called Russian fingerlings. They look like peanuts, and this.
Have you got one in there that we can see? What does a potato plant look like? I've never seen a potato plant.
They're all gone now.
Yeah?
They die down after the summer, and then you have to dig them.
Oh, look at that.
But this is Russian fingerling, and they look like big peanuts.
Yeah.
And they're simply delicious. I got them from a potato place in Maine, and we did them last year, and they were so good that we did it again this year. I got some antique type potatoes, they're doing those old seeds and everything.
Yeah.
And so we've done that in here. Underneath this weed, I have the black mat, which when you go in and dig or weed, it really comes up pretty fast. And over there, which you can't see much, but I tried that new red plastic that they advertise. It's supposed to make the tomatoes ripen better and have more on them, and they seem to have done pretty well.
Yeah, the tomatoes are doing great. I love tomatoes, by the way. If you have
got
an
a big
extra
spread
tomato.
here.
Yeah.
Yes, well, I have a big family, and it went to pot this year. That was with
But
the
Diane,
post office.
you've got some space downtown where you live, haven't you?
Yes.
What makes you want to come out here and do this out here?
Well, because water table downtown is about 1 inch,
Uh-huh.
and it is so wet that I can't grow anything.
Really?
All my flower garden and everything else is way up by Union Street.
Right.
Because down below is just soggy bog, and I can't grow stuff in it. I have a compost pile which I've grown some tomatoes and stuff in.
Right.
But we started this a long time ago, and it really is a fun thing. I don't have
Who's
this
helping
much
you out here
space.
today?
This is my granddaughter Dee Dee.
Hi, Dee Dee. Are you having fun out here? Yeah? Now, do you live on the island?
Yep.
Yeah? Go to school here?
Yes.
What grade?
8th.
8th, going into 8th grade?
Yep.
How is it?
It's fun.
Yeah?
Really easy.
It's really easy?
Yeah.
Well, tell us about that. What's so easy about it?
I don't know. My sister, she said that it was really hard right before I went in.
Uh-huh.
It's been really, really easy.
Oh, good.
Do a lot of kids come down here, Dee Dee? And
No.
do what you do?
No, I don't think so. I've seen one running around here, but that's
Uh-huh.
You like coming out here and working in the garden? Yeah? Get a little fresh air?
That, and since they came to live with me 5 years ago, we have had the garden, and they've come out every spring, summer, and fall, and they help me when I can the stuff in the fall.
You
It's
do
a
a
good-
lot of canning?
Yes, I
It's
can.
a lot of work, isn't it?
Yeah, but the tomatoes, I do mostly tomatoes. And then we have the potatoes, and these are sweet potatoes here. These
Sweet potatoes here,
Yeah,
these big, dark
big
leafy
heart
things?
things, and they won't be ready now until November. But we put the tomatoes up, and they last us through all winter.
Right.
And then the kids get a good sense of what it is to grow a garden and
Indeed.
weed it.
Yeah.
So-
Okay. Well, thanks a lot for talking to us.
Well,
And,
it's a good group out here.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Marianne, what time is supper tonight?
Yeah.
That's what we want to know.
Wow.
I happen to have a bottle of Newman's Own dressing in my back pocket, and why don't we just dig in right now?
I have to tell you, my garden has been great this year.
Yeah?
Yep, despite the weather. My tomatoes are coming, slow but sure, but my friend Barry has helped me, and we've really had a high yield out of this small space. Really, we even grew okra, which
Okra?
everybody told me that you couldn't grow on Nantucket.
But nobody likes to eat okra, really, do they?
Yeah.
Huh? Are you from the South?
No, I'm not.
Now, what do you do for a living?
I'm a nurse
A
at
nurse?
the hospital.
And so that's pretty busy, isn't it, in the summertime? How
Oh,
do you
sure
manage to
is.
find time to get out here?
This is my rest and relaxation. I come out here after work, and I'll tell you, I just let everything go, and it's really very peaceful and beautiful out here.
It looks like there's more to it, too, than just gardening. I mean, you've got, wind chimes there, a little statuette, and, some pathways, and so it looks real nice. It looks like there's more, you've done more to it than just grow stuff.
Well, it's a very peaceful place for me to be, so I really enjoy my garden.
Uh-huh. And there's a lot of social kind of aspect to
Oh, I love
hanging
it.
out at the garden?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Can we take a little walk in there and look at what
Sure.
you got going on? Can we do that?
Yeah.
I just...
She's already got a little path all worked.
Yeah, I love this, the paths and the way it's laid out here and stuff like that.
Look at this
It's
little
just
thing.
Beautiful. Yeah, who is this statue here?
Fine, how are you?
Good. Can we talk to you about your garden?
Sure.
What's your name?
Kendall?
Kendall? Hi, I'm Michael. That's Gino.
Hi, Kendall.
What are you doing out here?
Oh, growing stuff, playing in the dirt.
Playing in the dirt. That's a very telling comment, I think, about what you're really doing out here.
Yeah, it's I heard you talking about how it's more fun to grow it than to eat it. But we do try to eat everything.
Yeah? So you're not growing okra over here then?
No.
Now you got a couple varieties of tomatoes going over there.
My exciting thing is the lima beans.
Lima beans, my favorite. Where are they? What do they look like?
This patch right here,
Yeah.
and see they're just kind of a pod thing.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to grow them last year and they didn't really come up, but I think they're going to happen this year. So I'm
Yum.
excited about that.
Now, what do you do for a living? What do you do during the day with your time and?
Well, I'm a mom and
You're a mom?
I clean houses.
Uh-huh. And how business is pretty busy doing that, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't do too much of it.
Right. Rather be out here in the garden? Yeah?
Yeah, I'd rather come here than go to the beach.
Would you really? That's the second time somebody said that. I think the beach is nice. Why did you like it here better than the beach?
I just like to be busy.
Uh-huh.
You know, laying on the beach is non-productive.
Uh-huh. Unless
I
you're
could take you kayaking one of these days.
Yeah. And what do you...
Yeah, but you just get exercise. This way you grow something.
Oh, right.
And you use everything you grow? Pretty much?
Yeah, well,
What do you do
the
with your
Swiss
flowers?
chard I wasn't really into.
Right.
My husband was more excited about that,
Uh-huh.
so I didn't really eat much of that.
Your husband was excited about Swiss chard.
Yeah, he
Okay.
kind of dictates what he wants me to
Right.
grow.
Mm-hmm.
And then I grow it. I also grow what I like to grow.
And who? This is your husband here, and his name is... No, who is this? What is...
That's our scarecrow.
Yeah?
She lost her hat.
She had a
She did
hat?
have a bonnet, but it blew away.
Do scarecrows work? Do they keep
No.
the pests away?
I don't think so.
Is it more for decoration? We were just talking about that.
It was
you
a
think?
project.
A project, yeah.
We were
You like to keep busy.
productive.
Busy,
yeah.
busy, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you get any rest? Do you ever just sit?
Yeah, I sleep at night.
Do you? But you really like to keep going all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. How old are your kids? How many?
I just have one little
One?
girl. She's 4, and
4?
she really likes to hang out here, but she just fell asleep in the car
Oh.
because we were at the beach.
Uh-huh. You went to the beach? Kendall. You know you're not supposed to do that. It's not productive. Now, Kendall, you're not going to eat all these tomatoes,
We're gonna
right?
have to can them up because they're all gonna come up at once.
You know, everybody I talk to has more tomatoes they can use, so they keep saying we're going to can them, and they keep not saying, I'm going to give you a half a dozen, Michael, to take home with you.
When they're red.
But I'm trying to drop hints here with people, you know what I mean? But
and they're good green too. We
you
fried them
prepare
up.
fried green tomatoes.
Just you slice them like patties.
Mhm.
You know, you get the big
Fairly
ones and
thick?
they slice now. Yeah, I'd say half an inch, and then you can bread it
Mm-hmm.
or just put flour on it. And I like to put Parmesan cheese on it, salt and pepper, and you just fry it.
In
in
butter
grease.
or oil?
Um,
Grease. Uh-huh.
Olive oil or corn oil.
Right. And it tastes better than okra, I'm guessing.
Oh, I don't know. Okra's pretty good.
Whoa! I like the way people kind of individualize
Yeah.
their plots, you know?
That's what we like about Dan.
Yeah.
I'm originally from Long Island, and
Uh-huh.
I'm visiting with Paul Longnecker,
Right?
the famous artist here.
The famous artist, yes.
And we were stationed together in the service
Uh-huh.
back in 1943, 44,
Funny how friends that are in the service
44,
together stay
45,
forever.
Right.
yes.
That's
Where
great.
were you stationed in the service?
First of all, up in Fort Devens, we met in Texas, Abilene, Texas.
Right.
Officer Candidate School, and then we ended up in Fort Devens.
Right?
And we shipped
Up
over
Air
to
Way
England,
there. Mm-hmm.
and with a big hospital, and we had a wonderful time. It was awful. Well, listen,
We
why
What
had
service
not?
were you in? Which
the
service?
medical department.
Medical administrative corps. We ran a big hospital.
Oh, okay.
So were you in England through
In
most of the
England.
war?
2 years.
Yeah, yeah.
They loved American servicemen
But
in
they
England,
sure
didn't they?
did.
Oh boy.
Oh,
we
God,
loved them.
Yeah?
Oh, we loved the English.
Yeah, we activated the 184th General Hospital. We had 107 nurses.
Wow.
50
107 nurses.
107
and just you two
nurses.
guys?
Oh no, no.
Oh, no,
Oh.
no. We were, of the
gonna say.
administrative
I don't think you'd be here
personnel.
to tell it.
We had about 11 administrative officers,
Uh-huh.
of which Paul was a commanding officer receiving of a detachment of patients, as I recall.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me sound more.
And I
threatening.
was receiving evacuation officer at the
Uh-huh.
same hospital.
Wow.
So
And you got to be
Yeah.
very close friends doing
we've
that.
been
kept
close
in
for
touch over the
55 years.
Wow, that's
Yes.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, you won the war too. I mean,
Yes.
that's a bonus.
Well,
Yes.
they did.
Well,
What do we have in the bucket here?
we got some
Oh,
tomatoes here, which
They're not ours. Marianne gave us some.
Marianne
They're
gave
yellow.
to us,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah?
Yellow
Can we take a look
Sure.
at one? Can I bite into
Yeah,
one? Would that
we
be all
sure
right?
can.
This is all natural, right?
Yeah.
And what do you do with a yellow tomato like that?
Just cocktail tomatoes.
Yeah, little
And
what?
once-
Little oil
once
and
you start
vinegar.
eating
And
one, you have to eat
Telling
the
you,
rest
Mike,
of them.
if you've never eaten one of those,
Yeah.
they are the
Mm.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is delicious.
Yes,
Yeah.
Doc.
What you doing out here today?
We came out to meet you guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And what are your names?
My name is John Wachtell.
John. Hi, I'm Michael.
Judith.
Pleased to meet you, Judith. John, you're an artist also.
Yes, that's true.
What is it about artists and the community gardens?
Well, it's just luck, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, I met Paul Longnecker, must be 25 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people mistake us for each other because he's about the same size as I am, and we sort of look alike. And the newspapers at one time or another have even mixed up our ads with his picture and my copy and things like that. But I was pleasantly surprised when I came out 5 years ago, and he had the garden right next to us.
So you guys have been out here 5 years?
Yes,
doing
we
it, yeah?
have, and some have been longer. I think Bob's been here longer.
I've been here 5.
Yeah?
This is my 6th summer.
So you're 6 and we're into 5.
Yeah.
Now what's good about gardening out here rather than, say, in town or at your house? Or
Well, we're downtown and we only have a postage stamp for a lawn in the back. And we grow herbs there.
Right.
And a few little things, but we wanted more space, and it's sort of an escape from the city.
You know, we were just talking about that. I mean, when I first moved here 20-something years ago, I never thought I'd hear myself saying, you know, I need a country house, you know, to get out of town for a little while. But it's gotten that way, hasn't it, sort of?
Well, sometimes it gets pretty busy. And, you know, the month of August really hums downtown, and it's nice to get out here. And this is, you got to admit, especially today, it's a beautiful place.
It is a banner day today.
Yeah.
What did you do before you retired?
I'm a physician.
A physician?
Yeah.
An MD?
Right.
GP type?
Pathology.
Pathology. Yeah?
Right.
Oh, my uncle does that.
Really?
Yeah.
Now tell us what a pathologist does.
Oh.
Studies diseases.
Yeah, studies disease. He's the fellow who's in the laboratory, who looks at your biopsy, tells you whether it's benign or malignant. He's the one that does the autopsy. Works in the lab and tells you whether you've got blood sugar, high or low, or cholesterol, all kinds of stuff.
Was that a good career?
Oh, lovely.
Yeah?
Lovely.
Where did you do it?
Thoroughly enjoyed it. West Virginia.
West Virginia?
West by God, Virginia.
And how are things in West Virginia?
Great.
Do you go down there still?
Yeah, we spend 5 months down here and the rest of the time up here.
Wow. I'm going to be a pathologist, so I can spend 5 months a year in West Virginia and the rest of the time here. That sounds great. How many have you got available now?
We've got 4 that are available now. We'll lose 2 or 3 or maybe 4 people. So by next spring we'll have probably 8 available.
For next spring. And if somebody wants to get in touch with you about getting a plot, how can they do that?
They can call me at, do you want a phone number?
Sure, yeah.
Call me at 228-2822.
Okay.
And my name is Bob.
Right.
They can ask for me, and I'll be glad to talk to them and see what they have in mind.
Sounds great. Now, when are you leaving for West Virginia?
Middle of October.
Middle of October?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So I'll be around 6 more weeks.
Great. Thanks, Bob. This has been great. I never knew. I've seen it and never knew much about it, and it's really great to know. And obviously, anybody out there who wants to get involved,